How y'all doing, my non-mechanic truck drivers? I just thought I'd make a video because I've been asked this a few times, running into a lot of the newer owner-operators, what type of tools I use and things of that nature. And one of the biggest things that have saved me the most money, you need to ask yourself a question. First, figure out what's your average downtime, because everything costs money out here. I mean, it's not just the physical money that you're paying out, it's also the money that you're losing. As we all have heard that saying, if the wheels aren't turning, we're not earning. Well, in my case, I found it's been saved me so much money and time, which is money also, because I made a purchase, and I purchased a tool that allows me to do park regens on my truck. It lets me see live data on my truck. It lets me do reset fault codes. So like, I was in a situation where my turbo actuator went out, and as it was going out though, I wasn't in a position to buy a new turbo actuator and repair it. So I needed to keep going. So it let me reset my codes that came up when normally your truck will upgrade in the code levels to the point where it'll derate your truck, and then you're stuck. You're dead in the water basically, or doing 5 miles an hour. But with this tool, I was able to reset until I was in a location where I could buy the new part, that turbo actuator, and repair it, make the repairs. And it saved me so many times on the road, we'll just say in the last year, in 2023. I mean, that was part of my savings of saving myself, close to $44,000 worth of labor costs and just downtime. And because I averaged before I started to learn how to work on my own truck, I can't even remember how many times, I go out for 3 weeks and be sitting in a shop for a week. I average 3.5 days every time I go to a dealership to get any repair done, oil change, anything. So when you add up all that time that you lost, plus the amount, depending on the repair they have to do, you're probably sitting in a hotel room. That's cost. And then you got to eat. You're not going to eat what you got in your truck, or if you bring food with you, got that covered, but you're still paying for a hotel room. You're paying for the transportation from the hotel room back and forth to the dealership. On them times when they say, one person will tell you it's done, you show up over there with all your stuff, and then you find out when you get there that they're not done, and it's going to take another day or another half a day, or by the time they finish, it'll be in the middle of the night if the night crew gets to it. So I went ahead and broke down and invested in this. It's called the OTR Performance tool. Now, it's probably backwards in this video, but it's OTR Performance tool. And what I'll do is I'm gonna put a link in there so that you can click it, and you should be able to get a discount on it or something like that. But it'll take you to the website so you can do your own research. But I'm telling you, it saved me a lot of money and time off the road by having this tool. And I would just say, I'm gonna keep putting these little videos up just to, I'm trying to help out another driver. Like, I had drivers help me out and help me better understand, if you want to stay productive in this business, even during these thin and lean times, you got to find places where you save your money. Yeah, it costs you your sweat labor, but it doesn't cost you money for your own personal sweat labor. But if you have to pay somebody else to do it, you're going to end up putting yourself out of business. I can tell you for sure, if you go to the dealership for a lot of repairs, if everybody's thin like I am, which I think they are, you show up at a dealership and you're broke. You're basically signing your title over to them or selling it to them, because it's going to be a cost beyond what you most likely have available. But that was all. This is just videos, just to introduce this one of the tools. I have a couple of different things I use, but this is the main thing I use. It's so easy, and it comes in a pack like this. I have the OTR, I guess they call it the Pro tool. But so I've been able to help out. I only helped out a couple drivers that needed help to reset their codes, reset the ghost codes. And a lot of people will know what that means if they've had it come up on their truck where it's just a glitch. But it comes in a little pack like this. I have an MX-13, so this is the adapter I use for mine, but it has a 9-pin, and then the Mine's it's a Bluetooth, so I use my tablet to get it on it. But it's just a simple little case like this. This little thing right here saved me so much money. It's just crazy, between the money, the actual dollar I have to put out, and the time that I'm off the road. So I would recommend this to anybody. This covers everything that I need to get me down the road a lot faster, or even get me out of a situation where I might be stuck on the side of the road, and at least get me to the nearest truck stop or somewhere safe, a safe haven, to where, you know, you got your facilities, you got time to think, you got time to figure it out, or even get you to the dealership if you need to get to the dealership to get the parts. But once again, if you like what I'm putting out, if you wouldn't mind, you know, liking, sharing, subscribing, hell, even throw some comments in there, because I'm always trying to find new information or hear a different way that I understand it. Because there's a lot of great information out there, but it's just, you know, we each understand things in a different way. And so anything that anybody else want to add to anything, any little few videos I got up, just throw it in there. Don't hurt my feelings. I take constructive criticism if there's any criticism, and of course I'll take any knowledge that someone wants to share with me, and I'll absorb it. But all right, you non-mechanic truck drivers, you drivers be safe out there. Talk to you again later.